Welcome everyone, this is Serena with Rena Reika Studios. Today we're going to be working on a simple drawing exercise to warm up your brain. Actually, not just one simple exercise, but about 6 different ones. So all you need to do is get like a big piece of paper and we're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing you want to do is just get like a big piece of paper and we're going to call these ones just drawing a straight line. So you can start with just a dot, 2 dots, I don't know if you can see that. Try and draw a longer line, and try and draw that again, until you get very consistent. You can use a different pen, for instance. Do the same thing. Try and make it the exact same. And so you're practicing your pressure, you're practicing going straight across. The next one that you want to do is, I call it follow the leader. So with follow the leader, you're basically drawing kind of a curvy line. So it can just be a line that goes up, down. So you have about 5 or 6. And then change up your lines, try a different one. So these activities will get a little bit harder, and you don't have to do all of them at once. You can pick which one to do. These are also great for students. I've used these in my classroom just to get them focused on like what we're doing. So for the next one we're gonna do is parallel lines. So with parallel lines, you wanna just draw lines that are next to each other, they don't intersect. Try doing some that are horizontal, but you want them to be consistent. And once they have that down, I would say try and make them longer. What you're looking for is consistency. So as we talked about with these ones, you want them to kind of look almost identical. For this, you wanted the weight to change just slightly. Same with this one, you wanted to change the direction, but you wanted to make sure that they're kind of following the exact same format. So now that we've gotten those 3 down, now we go into some of the harder ones. So for this one, I like to go ahead and just kind of draw a box, or you can use an index card. And we basically have just 1 minute we're gonna call these the 1-minute circles, or a circle pit. But before you do the circle pit, I want you to do the consistent circles. So you're just gonna start down the side of your box. Leave a little bit of space. And the first thing I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and draw consistent circles down the side. Try another one if you want them to be bigger. But you want them to try and be the exact same shape, same size as the previous circle. And so we still have time, so go ahead and finish by drawing in circles into your circle pit. These can be as big, and you want to fill up as many circles as possible. With this one, I want you to focus on, were they the same? So you can even draw like a line. These are bigger, and you can kind of see, like, you can gauge whether they were consistent or not. With these circles, you can even just do the 1-minute circle pit as well. One thing that I like to do with this one is you can have students draw standing up. When they're drawing standing up, they're not just using their wrist, they're using their whole arm. They're starting from their shoulder and drawing. Our next exercise is 2D and 3D shapes. And you can also do this for 1 minute. If you want to do it for longer, it's up to you. So that's basically what I've gotten right now. So I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. in 1 minute. So you can do more. If you can do more, that's fantastic. If you want to draw just regular shapes, 2D shapes, that is just as well fine. Again, you want to kind of like see how much you can fill in the space. Each of these exercises are great mind challenges. You can compare how you did 1 week to how you did the next week. This last exercise is definitely one of my favorites, and it kind of builds off of drawing 2D and 3D shapes. I want you to pick one 3D shape that you can draw again and again and again, but from different angles. I chose cubes because cubes are awesome, and I just went ahead and started drawing them. If I could picture them upside down, from the left side, from the right side, and then I started to try and animate them. So what is a cube? Basically, when I draw cubes, I think about boxes or dice, and I think about them as 6-sided square planes that fit together perfectly. And depending on the viewpoint, depends on how many planes you actually see. Sometimes you only see 3 sides. Sometimes if you draw a glass box, then you can see all 6 sides. I can go on and on about cubes. I really do love this 3D shape. If you are interested in learning more about how to draw a cube and how to draw them at different angles, stay tuned for more drawing videos with Rena Reika Studios. You can do some that look like they're jumping. So for instance, you would curve the lines, so it's like they're gonna go this way. You can make some of them grow if you want to, or shrink. Let's do one that's, if I can do one that's. Just remember that you don't have to do one of the more complicated exercises. You can just as easily start with the lines, just do line segments or follow the line, and that'll help focus your mind as well. It becomes easier over time, and I promise you that you will see an improvement in your own draftsmanship and your own craftsmanship. You'll see more consistency, and I hope that you continue to draw because drawing is amazing. If you liked this video or found it helpful, please share it with some of your friends, and thank you so much for watching.